On behalf of my government and the great people of Machakos, I wish to convey my sincere appreciation to the national government under the leadership of His Excellency, President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for partnering with the county government of Machakos and the various agencies in the water sector to provide strategic solutions to the perennial water shortage in the region. And this county has continued to affect the livelihoods of more than 1.42 million people. My government has managed to desilt and repair a total of 13 dams spread across the county, replaced 4 borehole pumps, and equipped and powered and repaired several boreholes just within the first 100 days in office. I would like to thank His Excellency, the President, for his commitment to upgrade Masinga Dam intake. The project serves Masinga sub-county in Machakos County and Kitui County. This project is currently being operated by Kitui, which is a water service provider owned by the county government of Kitui. I humbly request the PS to facilitate the ongoing process of transferring operations of the intake from Kitui to Yatta Water and Sanitation Company, hence to be able to sell water in bulk to Kitui, or PS, you give them their own line and we have our own line. The Machakos Water Sewerage Project, funded by African Development Bank to the tune of 2.1 billion shillings, is currently ongoing. The actual cost of this project is 1.5 billion shillings. Hence, there is a surplus of 600 million. We humbly request the national government to allow us to use the surplus to fund projects in Machakos Town sub-county. Some of the projects that can benefit from this include desilting and solarization of Maruba Dam, desilting of Chai Dam, and extension of Mua Pipeline. Wananchi wa Yatta, wale watu wanajaribu kusimamisha hiyo dam isitengenezwe. You have not less than even a handful ya watu hawataki dam ijengwe, and we know who they are. If there are any issues, kujeni tukae chini tuongee, tutatue, watu wetu wapate maji. Kwa hivyo, area MP yako hapa, hiyo maneno lazima tuangalie. Yeah? We all have to work together, even with the senator and the women rep and the county assembly. Watu wetu hawawezi kukosa maji kwa sababu sijui ya 33 million, sijui watu wanataka wapatiwe 33 million. Hiyo tukae chini tutatue, tuende Yatta, tuongee na watu wa Yatta, project ianzwe mara moja. We need water for our people. Hapa shida yetu ni maji na ni maji na ni maji. And it will be very wrong, PS, after 5 years, we still talk about water. We have all agreed, we think outside the box. Where we can have PPP, we have PPP. Kwa sababu serikali peke yake haiwezi kufanya kazi. Lazima tutafute partners pia, wale wanataka kuinvest na sisi, wainvest ndio tuweze kupatia watu wetu maji. Na sio tu katika maji peke yake. Even other government projects, we are ready to do PPP so that we can widen our scope of helping our people.
The government of Kenya has identified a number of programs, and you must have heard that there are big 100 dams to be constructed across the country to address what is called the long-term intention for this country when it comes to matters water. On areas like this one, we've identified dams like the Yatta Dam, which I think it is in this Machakos County, which we want to focus, it's around 15 billion Kenya shillings, to really address a number of issues along the Yatta area of this county. And we have in areas like Makwene, we have the Twage Dam, which is almost complete to supply part of Makwene and also part of Kitui rural areas. But here in Machakos, we know that the water need for Machakos County alone is around 60,000 meter cube per day. At present, you only have around 25,000 meter cube per day. And when I talk about the 60,000 meter cube per day, this is only water for domestic use and for industrial. I'm not talking about the irrigation. Yet when you look at this area of Machakos, there's a lot of virgin land, which what they only require is water. And the people of Machakos, I think the governor even has said that if you are given water, you'll be able to supply this country with adequate food. The food basket for Kenya, if Machakos and this area of Ukambani get water, the soil here is very fertile, and there is land, which I think the country can develop for agriculture so that the issue of food shortage in this country are addressed. And I believe that the program we have put across as government and under the Ministry of Water will be able to identify areas in Machakos County where we can do irrigation so that we can supply food for your people and for Kenya, and also export food. We'll also identify the dams here, which I will mention, and the water bans, which we'll put in place so that the short-term needs of water in Machakos County are addressed as we build the big dams, which we believe that it will keep what is called a long-term plan for this particular county. The Masinga Dam, it is called Masinga-Kitui Dam, as by the old program, which was done by the national government before devolution came. That water program was meant to provide water to Kitui and Machakos. And the capacity as it is now is 11,000 cubic meters per day. And Machakos is getting 60%, Machakos is getting 40%, Kitui is getting 60%. Out of 60% Kitui is getting, they lose around 52% of water. It just disappears. Out of the 40% Machakos is getting 38% is lost in what is called non-revenue. The issue of non-revenue is becoming a serious problem in this country because the country is losing close to 10 billion every year because of water not paid for, or water leakages because of damaged infrastructure for water, and sometimes meters are also tampered with, or also issues to do with covenants, to do with staff who are also reading the meters. We need to address this issue, and that is why we are here today also to sign an MOU we have signed with the county government of Machakos. The governor is here with me. We have signed it to make sure that we address the non-revenue issue in Machakos County. And I'm happy the governor is willing, more than willing, to really go through the various initiatives within the MOU, and she has assured us that she will implement to the letter. Part of it is to approach the other initiatives like the PPP, so that you can really look for, go into a public-private partnership initiatives to collect this revenue and fix the meters and use technology to monitor water from the source to the end. Water is not enough for the two counties. And we have looked at with the two governors and we say this water, this Masinga Dam needs to be upgraded. And we are putting money to upgrade Masinga Dam to provide 18,000 cubic meters, which is full capacity from the current 11,000 cubic meters. And then we bring quite an amount, we add the water quantity to Machakos County and then also to Kitui County with the governor here. We are saying we are going to split the water to come to Machakos County with its own pipe and be managed by Yatta, the Yatta Water Company, which is in Machakos. They will manage the part coming to Machakos County, and then it is you to cost and collect revenue and make sure that you pay national government money.